what's up, America? Donald Trump food waste. So you guys remember USAID and the Department of Government Efficiency, or DOGE? You guys remember how they cut all that bullshit going to foreign countries and all the waste and fraud? Well, that's a wonderful and fantastic thing. But when the funds were cut for USAID, apparently a whole bunch of food had already been purchased, and that food is just sitting in warehouses rotting. So this was food that could have gone to Africa or the Middle East or wherever it was supposed to go for USAID, but when they cut those services, they just left the food in the warehouses to rot. So I'll show you a couple of pictures of that here in a second, but I believe that food should have been redistributed to the poor people here in the United States that are struggling. This is a wasted opportunity in my opinion. Let's take a look. So here's some of the food that's not going to be distributed. Approximately 60,000 tons of U.S. food are going to waste in warehouses while people here are starving. Then, of course, here's more USAID food that is just sitting here rotting. I understand not giving this to foreign countries, but you could have distributed this to people who were very affected down in North Carolina or Tennessee or any of the other disaster zones throughout the United States, or just people that were in poverty. Of course, here's my favorite image, Bono screaming and crying around a bunch of rotted food. Once again, here's more food that's supposed to go out to people in foreign countries. Now, like I said, I understand cutting it for foreign countries, but why aren't you distributing this to the poorest people in the United States as a matter of course if you're not going to give it up? Why is it just rotting in a fucking warehouse? Seems like a missed opportunity in my opinion.